Hi there guys, Melissa Prophet here with the Warren County Soil and Water Conservation District, and I am back out in nature to make some more observations and talk about winter phenology. If you remember from our last video, we talked about the life cycles of things in nature and how the seasons here in Ohio can affect what's going on around us. Now, it's a little bit colder than it was back in the summer, right? That's one big difference we have in the winters here in Ohio. The temperatures get cold. We might even see different weather patterns like the snow on the ground. How is that affecting what's going on with the animals and plants around us? Let's take a look. Just like the bright colors of fall were quite evident at first, the first thing I notice about winter are the bare branches on many of the plants. Many organisms go dormant during the winter months because there are not a lot of resources like food. When we think about the leaf litter still on the ground, what animals or insects might be using this as cover during the winter months? Looking at the grass here again, we can see the changes in color, and we see the snow as it's fallen onto the ground. Flowers no longer have bright colored blooms, and everything seems to be in a state of rest. While making winter observations, take note if you do see fruit-bearing plants or plants retaining green leaves past when we might have expected them to fall. When we have a warming or thawing trend, we may see changes in the expected phenology of species. This might also bring about more signs of active wildlife, so keep an eye out for any signs of tracks or scat from wildlife that might be active during this winter season. Though most of our deciduous plants have dropped their leaves, our evergreen conifers will still have green needles. But take a look at how many needles you're seeing. And do you still see any pine cones? Would you expect to see pine cones during the winter? While this young seedling has retained some green leaves, when we look back at our sweet gum tree, we can see lots of bare branches, though there are still a few seed pods hanging on. But very different looking than in our previous seasons, isn't it? Wow, I'm always so amazed at what nature reveals to us. And just like I'm seeing all these leafless elderberry trees behind me, which is very different from our summer observations, I'm excited to think about what changes you're observing in nature. So get out there and see what you can see. Until next time, have fun exploring nature.